Now that we have talked about the different kinds of energy efficiency potential in buildings, let's turn to how we can calculate those potentials. In order to calculate energy efficiency potential, we must first be clear about why we want to calculate it. Here are a few examples of questions that might help identify the motivation behind calculating the energy efficiency potential in buildings. Why is it important to know the potential? What is the energy efficiency potential in buildings? How big is it? How do I estimate it? What are the challenges? Calculating the energy efficiency potential of buildings takes time and resources, yet it is essential to determining where the potential lies, how much there is, and how to track improvements over time. When getting ready to calculate the energy savings potential of buildings, it is useful to have in mind some threshold questions on data availability and building sector characteristics. Do you have data on energy consumed in residential buildings versus non-residential buildings? Do you have any data on the overall floor area stock and annual new additions to the stock? What proportion of building energy is used in urban areas versus rural areas? Do you have a building sector energy model? To begin with, it is important to know which energy end uses are the most responsible for energy consumption in buildings. This enables us to prioritize which end uses to investigate further. Consider the case presented here. In this case, space and water heating in residential homes are responsible for the biggest share of energy use. This means that any energy efficiency potential in heating is likely to contribute significantly to overall building energy efficiency potential. Similarly, cooking represents a significant share of building energy use. To understand more, we will have to go one level deeper. Let's focus for the moment on heating. When comparing the heat intensity of different types of buildings, we can immediately see that efforts should be concentrated generally in the renovation of the oldest buildings, and in particular in the renovation of pre-1980 multifamily high-rise buildings. They are so much greater in number that improvement in these buildings will clearly have the largest effect on the overall building energy consumption compared to improvements in other building classes. We can also see that although fewer in number, single-family attached and detached homes show significant potential for improvement as they show much higher heating intensities than the other building types.